going on in your world? Hello, world. Welcome to me. It's my 30th birthday, and we're out here. We are out here. I really wanted to tell a story. For the past 2 years, I have actually been not in hiding, but I really felt like the Lord just pulled me back and had me like rest. 2 years ago, I did Nightingale Sings. I really found my calling, or I found the thing that I just loved doing. And then it was a really great experience, but then I actually found that I needed time to just like sit back. And so I'm back with more creative things coming, but that's not what I came to tell you today. I really wanted to bring you a testimony. I love stories. I love stories. I love that they have heroes, they have villains. I love that usually the hero discovers something on their journey. And I just think in all of our stories, there's this moment when we realize within ourselves, outside of everything that's going on, outside of slaying dragons, outside of meeting princesses and princes, the main character learns the point. And so I feel like in the last 2 years, and even in the last 30 days, the Lord has shown me the point of my story. Some of you guys have heard my testimony before, just growing up the way I grew up, growing up with the family that I grew up with, and maybe someday I'll tell that whole story. But that is not the story I want to tell today. The story I actually want to tell today is my whole story. Webster defines being whole as being unbroken, completely together, completed in oneself. And that's the story that I want to tell. So let me just start with this. My whole life, I have actually not been afraid of like moving in who I am or just being who I am. But I did always feel different. I was really good at adapting. I was really good at being who I needed to be. And not for anyone's sake, just because that's what I just was good at being adaptable, because situations, circumstances change. But over the last 30 days, I've really just been asking the Lord, like, who am I? What am I? Not just what's my purpose, but really, like, am I here to adapt or am I here to be? And I really feel like God has been so good to show me. So for me, the thing outside again of all the circumstances that God has helped me to overcome, I always have felt like I didn't belong. And I know people feel like that all the time, but I've felt like I didn't belong even when I was accepted. I felt like I didn't have a place even when I could adapt to having a place. People were so kind, but I just remember being really young and feeling like I don't have a place in the world. Maybe it's because I grew up with my parents' divorce. I don't even know. But I felt that way. I've always felt on the outside, no matter how on the inside I was. So in the past few days, God has really taken me to Song of Solomon. And he's really shown me at the cross where I belong. So I've found myself in the side of Jesus, my life in him. As much as I was trying to find it, I had to lose it to find it. And honestly, trying not to use a whole bunch of like spiritual language, I found where I belong. I found that I could be myself. I found out, guys, people would give me encouraging words about being this great, awesome, mega person. And I never doubted it. I just felt like, how could that be me? Because on the inside, I felt like weak and a little girl. Even now, I'm 29, and I remember being 25 feeling like 15 and 12. Never really fully feeling like I just became or arrived. And so this year is cool because, again, I got to go through the Song of Solomon in the Passion Translation. If you have never read Song of Solomon in the Passion Translation, I encourage you to do it. But I found myself just reading this book and really finding a beautiful, connective language like that God was speaking to me. I feel like the cross has a language, and I feel like Song of Solomon is the language that I don't know. I belong because of his passion for me, because of his deep love for me, because of what he's seen. And through the whole story, I had to see myself how he's seen me. And let's just say, again, a part of my confession today is that I didn't feel like I belonged to Jesus. I didn't feel like, even though I loved Jesus, even though I beheld Jesus, I just didn't feel like I belonged. No matter how many times people, friends, family would tell me I did, I felt like an alien, actually. And I really feel like encountering the Song of Songs has showed me the truth is that I'm unique. And that's beautiful. And I'm unique in Jesus, and you're unique in Jesus, and we belong. And he loves all those unique things about us. He loves the way we do our hair. He loves the way our eyes look. He loves the way that we wake up in the morning. He loves the weird little things that we do when we talk with our hands. And just sitting on those things. And he doesn't only love it, he's super passionate about the way that he designed us. So I've just been on this journey of really encountering his passion, his divine passion and love, and like almost infatuation with how he made me and how beautiful he thinks everything about me and you like is. And that has really wrecked me. I had a friend start talking to me one day randomly about having your own signature. And I thought it was really beautiful because I realized for the past 2 years I'd been trying to like become or like form or become something that was an adult or a woman. And honestly, only when I let that go this year did I go, wow, that's who I am. This is who I've always been. And this is the thing that's going to shine bright in the world, is you being loved. Ava Jenkins knowing that she's loved and made by Jesus. You, whoever you are, being made and loved. And I know we hear this story, but this really wrecked my life. So, Song of Solomon 2 says, I am his rose. I am the theme of his song. I'm his melody, y'all. You're his rose, his melody, his beautiful place. So I want you to remember that. As I go into 30, you walk into 30 with me, expect cool things, because dear sweet humans, I'm going to do some more things. And hopefully this message comes out loud and clear. So, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Let's do great things. Thanks for listening.